Greetings! In today's video, I want to take you through my quick test of this water-soluble pencil set. This one comes from Temu. I've shown it in a previous video. It's quite simple. It comes with 12 crayons, a sharpener, a water brush, and a flimsy little mixing palette. There was also a leaflet included. Most of the leaflet is not particularly relevant. I don't really see how you could get this kind of effect on black paper or paint on glass with it. Not entirely sure how that's supposed to go. Also, I thought it was kind of funny that they have a really interesting little section on cyan, magenta, and yellow, but you don't get these colors in the set. There's not really any kind of magenta, so also they call it toning technique, but that's not what tones are. I'm so sorry for all the noises. Everybody's being excessively noisy at the moment. The cat is going crazy, the neighbors are, I don't know. It's not always easy to record a video. Yep, as I was saying, toning is any color mixed with gray, if I remember right. So it's not toning techniques at all. And there's a bunch of typos throughout. This kind of feels like a leaflet that was translated with Google Translate. Here's the list of the colors included in the 12 color set, and then in the 25 color set you have these extra colors in there. It seems to be a somewhat decent selection of colors. Now I noticed that my purple, this one here, had the wrong wrapper. It had the same wrapper as the sapphire blue. For this, the booklet was really useful. I painted one little sketch with this set. I used the crayons, I used the water brush, I used the mixing area. The only thing that I didn't use is the sharpener, and also I inked my drawing like I usually do with my usual inking pen, so that's not something that was included in this set, but it's something that I used for this sketch. So this is how it came out. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, the colors don't dilute all that much. The stronger color you get is from using the crayons directly on the paper, but when you add water, you can still see the crayon marks underneath, and the water-activated color is kind of weak and a bit light. So that goes for every single one of these, except for the black. The black was kind of decent, but all the other ones, like if you just look at the color of the wash, it's really, really light. And that transpired when I got to painting this little sketch. It was really difficult to get any kind of dark colors unless you were adding black to it. Now, what I did to paint this is I used the mixing palette and I scribbled with the crayons on the mixing palette because I don't really use that kind of texture in my artwork. If you like this kind of very light color application, this can work. The advantage of having watercolor crayons is that it's really easy to carry around. It's not messy, it's solid and dry. So in that sense, if you travel, this might be easier to carry around than paints or pans. Yeah, at the same time, it's definitely not the most versatile medium I've tried. If I had to give this to someone just to have fun with it, I think I would go for a younger audience, like kids, or just, some kind of very light crafting session. If you want to do illustration or do something a bit more professional with these paints, it might be a bit difficult. They have a really strong kind of white filler feel to them, and used as watercolor only, they're not very saturated. Would I recommend these? Depends on the situation. Like I said, if it's for crafting or if it's to offer as a kind of multi-medium gift to a kid. Not that kids should have crummy supplies. I don't think this is crummy. I just think that it's fairly limited. If you are going for really specific results with your supplies, which is often the case in a professional setting, this is not for you. It's more of a hobby type of kit. Does that make more sense? I like that it comes with the brush, and the mixing palette, while flimsy, worked decently well. I was a bit surprised. I really did not expect it to do the job, but it did. I like that this box is almost a complete set with the crayons, the brush, the sharpener, the palette. The only thing that's missing is a sketchbook of some sort. So that's basically it for my impressions of this little set. Professional level, no. Fun for hobbyists, possibly. This is not the kind of supply you would be sad when you run out. If you end up giving this to a really creative young person and they go through it really fast, that's okay. It's not a big loss. If you feel like this would work for you from what I've shown you, awesome. If you tell me that it's definitely not for you from what I've shown you, I totally get it too. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried this. Also, I would love to read your thoughts if you're the kind of person that brings water soluble crayons like this for painting outdoors. How do you set it up? I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.